I'm Walter Mitchell with TIE Software. TIE Software is a TMS designed for freight brokers. We focus on being efficient and providing tools for freight brokers that make them run their business really well.
I'm Michael Campese. I'm the Chief Business Officer of the DDC Group. The DDC Group is helping transportation and logistics companies solve back office and customer service problems. We're a tech-led business process management and BPO with offices all over the world.
Well, Michael, it's really great to be talking to you. So one of the things we're going to talk about today is how should our brokers and how should our members be thinking about AI?
Yeah, I mean, AI, I was just talking about this earlier, and it's like a sandwich isn't a good sandwich anymore if it doesn't have AI in it, so it seems. So I think AI is crawling all over everything possible to try to find out where it can deliver value. I think it needs to be a part of the solutions that are being developed today, and the question becomes just where's the sweet spot for it?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I don't think you can be in technology today and not have AI in every conversation. So I'm glad we get to plug it in a little bit. One of the things that I like to use with AI is the term of, people are wondering, like, is AI going to take over my job? Is it going to replace our people? And I don't think the answer is yes. The answer is no. AI is not going to replace the people, but the people who are using AI effectively, they will replace your jobs. And so that's what we think is really important, is to make sure that we're getting operational improvements out of AI. And I think at first, when AI first started coming around the last couple years, it was really just about, can we use it or what can it do? But today, I think we're at a maturity point where we can get some real ROI out of the AI. And you were talking about document processing, and I think that's a great place for AI to do a lot of work to extract information from documents. It's kind of a perfect use case. Is that what you see as well?
Yeah, I mean, the extraction piece, so AI is able to read a document, and certainly, especially if it's a perfect document, right? I mean, old school
Right.
OCR can even do that, but AI is great where, maybe there's a piece of the document that's folded over, and because of it's seen a number of documents like that, or it can, use some intelligence to fill in, what's missing. So that's a big part of it. And then, it's taking all that information and converting it to data, and AI ought to be able to tell you some things about the document or the process that you're running, and not just do the extraction. It deliver real prescriptive, predictive analytics and intelligence.
That's a really good point that you're bringing up too, is that we've had OCRs and other type of extraction mechanisms for a long time. But AI has made it so that you can do a little more with imperfect data, and it's really kind of evolved these processes, not created new ones. And that's a really important part, I think, is that if we think about it, that AI has helped us do more with the processes that we were trying to automate before, it gives us an opportunity to gain additional ROI from it, to gain additional places where we can automate steps without having people doing the work.
Yeah, and it's getting more and more productive, and it's able to get closer and closer to completing. I mean, there's a lot of AI that can complete the process, but there's still a lot where it kind of leaves you on the 1 yard line, and a human has to get it across, and that's an important thing. I think in our quest to apply AI to everything and automate everything, it's often written for the happy path, and when things come off of that happy path, there's this exception bucket, and you still need smart people who have experience, who can step up and be present and work through some of those issues.
That is so well said, and I think it's a misconception that we have with AI often, is that we want AI to replace the people. We want it to replace a process, but I don't think we should look at it that way. When we talk about AI and we talk about even automation in general, what we should be looking at is, can I automate 80%? Can I automate 90%? And let's talk about the percentages between 60 and 95 that we can automate, and then let's let our skilled people do the work that needs to be done to supplement that and to handle that extra percentage, those special cases, those unique situations. Is that what you guys are seeing as well?
For sure, yeah. And the number, the number is going to continue to go up, right? It's going to get smarter and smarter and more effective. What you said earlier people being concerned about AI taking their jobs. You you've got to learn to use the tools effectively, and the more organizations learn to do that, we're going to see more and more value created just with improved efficiency.
Yeah, definitely don't shy away from the AI capabilities. And I think it applies even further to automation. And I would say that's one of our other topics that we wanted to touch on today is what are some things that our members should be looking at in general. And I think it ties really nicely into this automation and AI, since I think it's basically what both of us focus so heavily on is automating processes, whether you're doing it with AI or you're doing it with traditional mechanisms or whatever other tool you're using. But the point is to make the process really streamlined. Like if we can automate some of it and we can find mechanisms to make these processes easier or help share information between carriers and brokers more effectively, we're helping everyone along the way, and that allows us to do more with less staff. It allows us to make our staff more effective at the jobs they're doing, and it allows us to overall have better businesses.
Yeah, I mean, automation is, I think, every business is on that quest to try to remove cost and time and improve quality. And whether AI is a part of the automation or it's just a matter of better tools and process mapping and really going into diagnosis about the processes and making sure that you're relentlessly working on those elements of your business. It's almost like a patient. You have this kind of end to end from the time you pick up a shipment to the time the bill is paid, and all the things that happen in between. There are segments of that journey. We can't always boil the ocean and fix it all, but you take that one segment up and you kind of put it on the operating table like a patient, right? And go to work on it. And AI might be a part of the solution, or it just might be, what other tech do you have? You guys obviously are in that business and do it very effectively.
I love the statement, the relentless pursuit of process improvement. And that's for sure something that resonates well with me and with what I see from freight brokers and TIA members is the fact that we have a process in place now doesn't mean it's a process we should keep. And that relentless pursuit to improve our processes, grow our organization, change what we do to be better at it. And we get to lean on terms like automation and AI as mechanisms to do this.
Yeah.
But really, at the end of the day, it's kind of a business choice of, do I want to run my business with a relentless pursuit of improvement? And I think if you do that, the technologies used to implement it can fall in line with you, and good technology partners, which both of us are good technology partners,
sure.
We're happy to help with that as well.
Yeah, no, I echo all that. I think the membership too, I mean, there's so many dynamics right now, certainly in the global economy and with tariffs and all the things that are every day is a different prize out of the Cracker Jack box. But I think it's important for all the members to really look into what does that mean downstream for you. I mean, you just take the tariffs and it's having implications across the globe. The removal, in our world, the removal of the de minimis rule, where any shipment that's under $800 used to be exempt from a customs filing, and now we have all these folks that are weren't processing these documents before, that are now going to have to process them. And so, that's a big impact to some of the big integrators in the world. But whether you're a small freight broker or a technology company, how are some of the dynamics in the macro economy going to affect you? Because there's so many things in motion right now.
There are so many in motion today, and I think it's a really great point, and probably a testament to TIA members that if you are a TIA member, then you're probably already focused on being thoughtful about the economy, what's going on around us. But the fact that things change is the constant, right? And being able to focus on that change and make sure that your business is changing along with the global economics and just the world in general. And then making sure you have technology partners that are changing with those things is a super important part of it, and will help make sure that you can focus on your business, let your technology partner focus on technology, and then the macroeconomics, let them go where they go too. So.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, Mitch. Good conversation.
Yes, it was great. Thank you so much. It's great talking to you today.
Yeah, you too.